Hey guys, it's Kelly from fitnesswindow.com, and today I have a bodyweight cardio workout for you. We're going to be doing 45 seconds active with 15 seconds rest, A-B, so twice for each exercise in a group. I've included a warm-up and a cool-down, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so go ahead and get your feet moving. We're starting off with the jumping jack walk-down combination. So this is the built-in warm-up. We're doing 45 seconds on, 15 seconds rest. Walk down, come back up, and do 2 jumping jacks. So we are moving pretty well right away in this. So if you've been sitting still for a long time, like hours at a work desk or something like that, then you may want to do a little bit lighter of a cardio warm-up before you jump right in. Otherwise, this should work just fine. We got about 20 seconds left. So this is a combination stretching, cardio, and toning. It's a good way to get your muscles warmed up. Got about 5 seconds left. All right, here's our rest period. This is an active rest, so you're never holding still. Do at least a boxer shuffle. Next up, we're doing a knee plus a kick plus a squat. So a lot of these call upon coordination too, which is great. If you don't have any, this is a great way to build some. So knee, kick, squat. Now on the other side. So drive it up, kick it out, and drop down. So only go as deep as you can control on that squat. Sorry. And as you get warmed up, you might find that you're able to get more range of motion. "15 seconds left. So this is our first set. So next up, we're gonna do these same 2 intervals over again, and then move on to harder stuff. Okay, so keep your feet moving. We're gonna go back to those walk downs plus jumping jacks. 5 seconds left. All right, plant your feet, walk down just a little bit at a time. Stay here for just a second. Come back up and do those jumping jacks. So, since this is our second time through, try to move a little faster this time. Move a little stronger. Stay light on your feet. It's well over halfway. We've got about 5 seconds left. All right, so there's our rest. And then we're doing those knees, kicks, and squats, okay? 5 seconds left. 2, 1, here we go. So knee, kick, now squat. Make sure you're not holding your breath. For that squat, make sure you keep your back flat, your weight in your heels. Got about 20 seconds left. Ten seconds. There's 3, 2, 1. All right, so get set up for that next interval. Get 10 seconds rest here. We're doing crab up and out. So this is something different. So drop down here, press up into a crab walk, keep your foot up, come down, and go out. Now switch sides. So kick up, come down, and tap out as far as you can control. You should feel this in your shoulders, your core, your lower back, your glutes and thighs. Try to keep your hips pressed up. As you get tired, you're gonna wanna start sinking. So press up, try to keep kind of a tabletop stance here. especially for that tap out. You can feel that in the glutes and outer thighs. All right, next up, we've got lateral burpees. So this is gonna be fun. So we do a burpee on each side of our lateral jump. So definitely high cardio, be a little bit of fun. Here we go, so leap to the side, and kick back out. Try to land soft each time. Jump as far as you can. Try to make everything powerful. 20 seconds. Seconds. 2, 1. All right, back to that crab, kick, and tap. So, got just a few seconds extra rest. I kind of sat down early here. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So press up, kick up, then tap out. Try to get a breathing rhythm that works for you. Just make sure you're never holding your breath. Got about 15 seconds left. Two, one. All right. Just one more for this group. We're doing that lateral burpee again. Then we'll move on to our next one. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Here we go. Up, down, and leap. You can always stop if you need an extra break. Just try to get started right back into it as soon as possible. 15 seconds. Slowing down, try to keep going. 5 seconds. All right, that is it for group number 2 already. So, take a quick break. Next up, we've got swinging lunges. This is gonna be kind of fun. So, plant your feet and do a squat. 1, 2, 3. Here, step back for a lunge. Plant your foot. 1, 2, 3, and lunge. So, this should make your butt and thighs burn like crazy. You can always hold on to weights to make it harder if you're feeling brave. Make sure you're moving nice and smooth. No jerky motions. 5 seconds. All right, quick break. Catch your breath. Shake out your muscles. Next up, we're doing a row plus a tuck plus a reach. So, drop down into a plank. Here we go. So, row, tuck through, turn around and reach. Now on the other side, row, tuck through, and reach. So again, if you have weights, you can make this even more effective, but it's still a good workout even without them. This is our halfway point. Squeeze, contract those muscles at every point. Even if you don't have a weight, pretend like you do, Focus on working against yourself. Just 5 seconds left. All right, just a couple more minutes and we'll get a quick water break. Not before another round of swinging lunges and that plank combo. So try to push yourself hard in these last couple minutes, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and lunge. 1, 2, 3, and lunge. So you're just distributing that weight, just alternating, smoothly dipping to each side. "15 seconds left. "5 seconds. All right. Ouch. Okay. One last round of that plank, and we'll get a water break. Right, about 5 seconds. Here we go. Row, tuck through, and turn around to reach upwards. It's about our halfway point. Keep it going. If you need to, you can drop down onto your knees to modify it a little bit. It makes it quite a lot easier, but it's better than standing still. Three, two, one. All right. This is our first water break, so go grab a drink of water if you need to. Don't stop moving and don't go too far. We'll be right back. All right, so get your feet moving. I hope you enjoyed your water break. We're starting off with a squat plus a knee. So feet shoulder width apart, coming down, come back up to the outside here. So try to have that other foot lifting off the second that you come back up from your squat. It makes it a lot harder on that supporting leg. Just works it a little bit differently. Makes it a different challenge. You can add a little bit of a twist if you want. Get some extra core work in there. Got about 15 seconds left. Five seconds. 2, 1. All right, here's our break. Remember, make that active rest as easy or as difficult as you need to. Do at least a boxer shuffle. You can always do butt kickers. You can do high knees or burpees if you want to. So make sure you're challenging yourself. So next up, we're doing switch foot warriors. So down here, now switch your feet. Come back up, stretch really quickly. Back down, switch. So this takes some balance work, so don't feel bad if you're a little bit wobbly. Just do the best you can. Got about 20 seconds left. Squeeze your glutes on the way up. Pull in your core. Keep your arms strong. 2, 1, and rest. Okay, back to that squat plus a knee. Got 5 seconds left. All right, here we go. Drop down, twist up. Make sure you're moving smoothly and very intentionally. So you're not throwing any body parts, you're not using momentum. Make sure you're moving just carefully and really deliberately. This is another one where you can hold on to weights. I've got my phantom weights right here. But if you hold on to them, it makes it quite a lot harder. You'll burn more calories, and it's even better for building up your butt and toning your thighs. Under 10 seconds left. All right, here's that last rest before our last round of warrior lunges. Got 5 seconds. All right, here we go. Down, switch, and push back up. So our next interval is going to be pretty intense. So enjoy this slower one while it lasts. 15 seconds. Two, one. Okay, so next up we're doing split lunge pulses. So there's a lot of different ways you can make this easier or harder. I'll show you all of them. 5 seconds. 2, 1. All right, so we're jumping your legs apart, down, pulse 2 times, come to center. Now down 2 times, center. So you can make this harder by holding onto weights. You can make this harder by taking out this center jump right here and instead just doing 2 pulse lunges. But if you want to make it easier, break it up in the center there. I know, 10 seconds left. Three, 2, 1. Ouch. Okay. Next up, we've got Spider-Man push-ups. So we're going to drop down to the ground. Keep your feet moving for just a few extra seconds. All right, here we go. So come up and push up. Do it as best as you can with your range of motion. Just modify it to make it work for you. Make sure you're not holding your breath. We're about halfway done. Ten seconds. Okay, halfway done with that group. Next up, we're doing those split jumping lunge pulses. 5 seconds. Here we go. So split, 2 pulses. Come to the center. Repeat on the opposite side. It's kind of nice once you get a rhythm down. Try to focus on that instead of those burning muscles. Sometimes it helps you get at least a few extra reps out of yourself. Over halfway. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. That was burning like crazy. Okay, back to those Spider-Man push-ups. Take a couple deep breaths. Get ready. Drop down to the floor. Right, here we go. Just alternating back and forth. Try to keep your back flat. Try to get that leg up there as far as you can, but even if you're only here, it's totally fine. halfway point. Ten seconds. Keep going. Ooh, okay, I'll scrape myself off the floor. All right, next up we're doing a side lunge hop. So I'm gonna keep this nice and light, but it's still gonna burn. So, like I said, light on your feet, come to the side, and then quickly switch out. So only one foot is in the center at a time. Move as fast as you need to, fast or as slow as you need to, but try to move quick. Under 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. Next up, we're doing a supine press up. So go ahead and lay on your mat or the ground. Kick one leg out. So we'll do half and half here. Just stick to this side the first time. Otherwise, one foot is straightened out, one's bent, so your foot is on the ground, and just press up. So you should feel this in your glutes, your lower back, and your upper body, as well as your core. Ten seconds left. This is our last round of each of these exercises. All right, so jump up, going back to the side hops. Last couple minutes of this hard stuff. So hang in there. Here we go. So drop to the side, shuffle your feet in the center. Remember to stay nice and light, land soft. This is another one if you're feeling brave, if you want to make it harder, hold on to weights. Almost done, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, one more round on the mat. Remember which foot you had out last time. You're gonna want to switch the positions of your feet. 5 seconds. All right, here we go. So tuck and press up. Squeeze the glutes at the top. And then if you want to make it harder, don't quite rest on the ground in between reps. Just kind of hover there. Two, one. All right, that is it for our cardio workout. So now we're gonna move into a cool down. So keep your feet moving. You don't want to stop abruptly. So just do anything nice and light. Maybe swing your arms around a little bit. They definitely got in a good workout today. Keep your feet moving. Nice deep breaths. And now overhead. Lean to one side and over to the other. Now roll down towards your toes. Stay here through the center. Make your way to that other toe. And then come back up. Go down the opposite direction. All right, one more time for that. Now, round to the other side. And let's stay right here. Step out with this foot and keep this one nice and straight so you get a good stretch through your inside thigh. You can kind of turn away from yourself if you need to get a better stretch through there. Go ahead and press over to the other side. We'll stop here in the middle, grab your hands behind your back so you get a good overhead stretch as well. All right, now maybe we're to stretch the other inside thigh. You're gonna want to make sure you drink a lot of water after this. I know I just sweated like crazy, so definitely gonna have to make sure to rehydrate. All right, now jump up. I'm gonna stretch the quadricep, so the front of your thigh. Pull your foot up to your butt. Should feel a nice stretch to the front of your thigh. All right, now do the opposite leg. A little bit wobbly after all of that. Definitely need to eat at least a hearty snack, ideally a meal, as soon as you can after this workout. All right, now I'm gonna drop down to the floor. Do a nice deep glute stretch, so keep this leg bent, fold this one over the top. Now grab behind that thigh and pull it into you and towards yourself until you feel a nice stretch through the back of your thigh, as well as into that glute muscle. All right, go ahead and switch sides. Kind of rock back and forth. Find where you need extra stretching in these areas, parts where you feel extra tense. All right, now we're gonna roll over to one side. Get a good torso stretch right through here, through your core. Aim to keep your shoulders on the ground and then rotate away from yourself. Switch sides. So by now you should be feeling nice and relaxed. You've got your workout done for the day. All that's left is to drink lots of water and eat very healthily. So one more stretch here. You're gonna reach for our toes. So point your toes back up at yourself and then just lean down as far as you can. And if you have to stop here, that's totally fine. Do what you can with what you've got and ultimately just focus on pushing yourself a little bit further each time. Otherwise, keep those toes pointed back up towards yourself so you should feel a nice stretch through your calves as well as through the backs of your thighs. And your lower back if you're able to lean forward enough. All right, and relax. Okay guys, we've done it. This workout is finished, so make sure, like I said, drink lots of water and eat clean. Otherwise, this workout is complete.